Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading for you. Let's see what are the messages that Spirit wants to bring to you. Let's see if there's anything relevant that maybe you've been wondering about. Let's see. Spirit, please bring in the most relevant, important, accurate, and powerful messages and confirmations for Pisces. Let's see. Ooh, first card showing up, we got the Knight of Cups. Well, that's unexpected. I didn't think that was going to go with that way. Alright, so some of you are being offered an extension of love at this time from perhaps a water sign, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who has, kind of like these watery attributes as a person, someone who's emotional, someone who's intuitive, caring, loving. Some of you are getting asked out to a date, maybe for the holidays, maybe you're being invited to spend Thanksgiving somewhere. But what I see here is that some of you are a little bit too comfortable being on your own. Maybe you are really used to this hermit energy. Maybe that is where you feel the safest. I don't know. But the challenge is pretty much opposite to the current situation. If the current situation is the Knight of Cups and we have the Hermit as the challenge, it could be that you feel rusty. Some of you may feel rusty with social dynamics. You may not feel all that comfortable being around people, accepting invitations of all sorts, whether it's, parties, dinners, celebration of any kind. Maybe some of you want to go, but you feel like you don't really feel entirely comfortable for whatever reason. Some of you actually enjoy being on your own so much that you're not really thrilled to spend time with others. It's like you don't really, it's not that it makes you uncomfortable, it's not that you're fearful. Some of you just plain don't want it. You don't want to spend time with others, you may just want to spend time on your own. And I see here that there have been some situations unfolding here. For some of you, it could have something to do with the Leo energy, but it doesn't have to be the case. I do see there's some situations in which you have recently needed to tap into your strength and your power in moments in which it may have been a little difficult to do so. Some of you have faced certain challenges at this time. You've had to look at a challenge in the eye and kind of like really face something, do what you have to do, see what you have to see. And also, you've had to remind yourself time and time again that your strength comes from spirit, not from your human mind, not from your human body, not necessarily from the circumstances, but from spirit and the divine. Someone here may be offering a sense of kindness to you. This could be, as I mentioned, an invitation, but it could also be like a gift. It could be a leg up. It could be an item or a resource that you need or something along those lines. And it seems here that in the near future, you have taken all of this, the challenge and the generous offer, and you have made with that I heard a powerful comeback. Powerful comeback. That's what I just heard. Powerful comeback. So with the Magician in the near future, the Magician is one of my favorite cards. This is manifesting. This is being unapologetic about how you can take the energies that are available, move them, change them, reorganize them, and use them to your benefit to manifest your desires. Some of you have been feeling maybe a little bit upside down. Some of you maybe recently have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, fatigue, Maybe some of you haven't been able to move past the negative illusions the mind plays on you. But now you may start to see things differently. You may start to realize, if I see this in this way, maybe that is easier. Or if I do this in this amount of time instead of that amount of time, it's like you're seeing new possibilities here. Powerful comeback. What the universe wants you to know, you've got the sun. So what better message than that? The sun is the happiest, best card in the tarot. It talks about blessings, good luck, talks about good health, good money, good everything, good disposition, good everything. So this card showing up in what the universe wants you to know is letting me know that everything is going to be all right, Pisces. Everything is going to be all right. Some of you feel maybe scattered on the mind space. You may feel like things are a bit upside down, like you just can't make up your mind. This will pass too. I'm getting that's mainly astrological. I am not an astrologer, so I wouldn't know exactly what that means because I don't know. But they're telling me as a reference, it's kind of like coming from up there. Something may be influencing the minds of Pisces to feel a little bit uncertain, kind of like changing points of view like too often for their own good. We have here the card representing you being the King of Pentacles. So this is actually a very steady and stable energy. So even if your mind seems to be kind of having a life of its own and going in all directions at once, they're showing you here as the King of Pentacles. Someone who's grounded, someone who's stable, someone who has their scattered head placed firmly on their shoulders, if that makes sense. And I'm just hearing, hang in there, hang in there. In the environment, celebration, unity. In the environment, this could be weddings, celebrations, birthdays, the holidays, whatever. And around, there seems to be a lot of focus on cheerful unity with loved ones. There could be someone around you who wants to celebrate with you. You may feel a little bit kind of odd around them. You may not necessarily want to celebrate with them, but someone around you here wants to bring a lot of joy and a lot of beautiful energy your way. Some of you may have difficulty sleeping or resting. You may be feeling very fatigued or worried. Some of you could be worried sick, is what I just heard, worried sick. So if you're seeing all sorts of symptoms in your body showing up out of nowhere, it may not be out of nowhere. It may be out of stress. Take it if it resonates. We have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So there seems to be an offer here that you're not particularly going to be interested in the near future. This could be something that Spirit is giving you. This is something that life is bringing along, but it's simply not entertaining to you. This could be something that has to do with intuition. This could be something that you have that has to do with magic or emotion or nature, travel. But it seems like you are a little bit more attracted here to finances, solid opportunities, the home, the environment being stable, grounded, beautiful, maybe decorating the home, maybe having the resources for everything that is stable in your life for it to be beautiful. And you may not want to flow all that much. I don't know. Like, you may be presented with some kind of possibility of change. Like, hey, you could do this too, or you could do that instead of what you're doing right now. and you're like, I don't know. There seems to be like a very, very unappealing path that you could take, or a very appealing path that you can take. And for some reason, these two options are there, so I'm wondering. It will be different for every single one of you, of course. It always is, right? But with the Magician in the near future and the Sun in what the universe wants you to know, I'm getting here that you can make whatever you want happen. You can make that happen. There is no need to be disempowered because you're blessed. There is joy and there is energy that you can use in your favor. This feels... well, I think that's kind of like the name of the reading, a powerful comeback. Let's see what additional messages may be showing up here for you. Oh. By the way, you guys, if you would like to get a 2023 reading forecast in which I break down each month of the year for your energy specifically, let me know. The link is going to be in the description box below. You can book yours and it will get to you before the new year. Oh my gosh, look at that. Again, Four of Wands. This is actually a really good card. The Four of Wands definitely talks about stability. This one is, you know, very, very celebratory because of the illustration. You can see there's so many flowers and colors and dancing, and there are others, other decks that are not as, you know, fun. Perhaps this illustration is not as fun as this one. So this leads me to believe that things regarding the home, marriages, long-term commitments, they could be very fun. Very, very fun. Some of you might be getting a little kitty. I'm hearing some of you may be traveling to Glastonbury. Wow, that's specific, Spirit. Very freaking specific. Page of Wands in the challenge position, which has a kitty here. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The message here seems to be that these holidays are going to be particularly lighthearted and beautiful for you. However, don't let yourself just go with that and completely forget entirely about your responsibilities, because you might want to. I don't know exactly why, but it seems like you can get so easily distracted at this time. Look at that. You have in the near future the Victory card. Pisces. I'm so happy for you. This is massive success. This is recognition. This is you achieving something that maybe others didn't believe you could do, you could achieve. And then having this kind of like walk of fame or something, like walking and seeing how everybody salutes you and, you know, symbolically admires you and congratulates you for something. It seems like there is very, very beautiful energies coming to you, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. For some of you, this could be marriage. I love it. All right, fishies, this is what I have for you today. So yeah, if you would like a forecast, let me know. I would love to tap into your energies, you specifically, not necessarily the Pisces, and see each month of 2023, bring in predictions and see what exactly is going to be showing up for you in your life, and, you know, see what kind of year is ahead of you. Let me know. In the description box below, you will also find my website. I invite you guys to add yourself, your email to the list, because more and more I will be doing a lot of really cool things through email. Not so much in YouTube anymore, but more through email. So make sure to check it out, and you're going to be getting all of the discounted prices, all of the new products, everything that, you know, I may not even announce here, okay? I love you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.